Another weekend, another disaster for Manchester United. Beaten 4-1 by Newcastle, a result that adds to a season full of heartbreak. 14 league defeats now, matching last season's tally. And the worst part? It's still not over. This is officially set to be United's lowest ever points tally in Premier League history. Since Ruben Amorim took over at Sporting, only 3 Premier League teams have conceded more goals in all competitions than United. They've gone 1-0 down in 19 league games this season. 19. Only Leicester, Southampton and Wolves have been worse. That's the joint most games United have conceded first ever, in a Premier League campaign. A once great club, now a shadow of itself. How much more can the fans take? So poor in quality, that's how Gary Neville described Manchester United's performance. And Roy Keane? He didn't hold back either. You look at Liverpool, they tick a lot of boxes, Keane said. But United? What are they actually good at? No world-class striker. No strong spine. No real athleticism. They've got a few half-decent players, but as Keane put it, the table doesn't lie. Then came the dreaded word, recruitment. Keane questioned the club's signings, too many players not built for the Premier League. You need players who've played 100, 200 games here. Who know the league, who can handle the fight. He called out the lack of character, the lack of grit. They're not robust. They don't roll their sleeves up. They don't dig out results. Yes, they drew at Anfield. Yes, they beat City once. But consistency? Strength? Identity? It's not there. Teams go to Old Trafford now and find joy. Against Newcastle? Gaps everywhere. They're running through United, Keane said. United don't even look big and strong anymore. This isn't just a bad patch. It's a worrying situation, and the cracks are showing. According to Roy Keane, the Premier League has caught Ruben Amorim completely off guard. I think he's gone in there and been shocked at how bad this group of players are. Keane didn't hold back. He said Amorim and his staff underestimated the Premier League and overestimated the squad. You don't really know what a group is like until you step through the door. And now? He's seeing it for what it is. Keane slammed the club's recruitment. Too many players without Premier League experience. Players who can't cope with the intensity, with the pressure. He questioned their heart, their hunger, their basic desire to run. There's nothing wrong with losing football matches, he said, but it's the way United lose them. No power, no pace, no goals, and most worrying of all, no fight. This is a physically and mentally weak team, Keane said. Newcastle were faster, stronger, hungrier. And United? They looked lost. 14 league defeats, again. The manager wants to focus on the next game, but Keane says you can't ignore this. He's scratching his head. And I bet he can't believe how bad this United team really is. That's not just a crisis of results, it's a crisis of identity. The pressure is mounting. The criticism is loud. But Ruben Amorim? He isn't flinching. I understand the criticism. I don't care. After the 4-1 collapse against Newcastle, the Manchester United boss faced the music. We made too many mistakes. We can't do that again, not on Thursday. He admits it, the team is struggling. The losses have been painful. But now, Europa League survival is all that matters. I'm not here to defend myself. The league table says it all. People can say what they want. Losing is the worst part of this job. Thursday night. Old Trafford. A different game. A chance to bounce back. Amorim's focus is clear, survive Thursday, and everything changes. After a 4-1 humiliation at St James's Park, Manchester United were left reeling, but Bruno Fernandes had a message. And it was clear. We will fight back on Thursday. That's what the skipper told MUTV ahead of a massive clash with Lyon in the Europa League. The tie hangs in the balance after a 2-2 draw in France. But the mood? It's tense. It's emotional. And for United, it's personal. Fernandes vowed to give everything. Fresh legs. Fresh minds. And together with the fans, we'll do something special again. The Red Devils need a response, and they need it now. United fans were out in full voice on Tyneside. They saw Garnacho level it up before half-time. But in the second half, it all fell apart. A Harvey Barnes double, a gift of a goal from Bayindir, and the mood turned dark. Fernandes didn't dodge it. He admitted he understood the fans' frustration. They've always been by our side. It's time for us to pay them back. He knows what Thursday means, not just for the team, but for the entire club. It's United vs Lyon, a place in the semi-finals on the line, a fan base desperate for belief. This is more than just a match, this is about pride.